Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is my favorite time of the week, Wow Wednesday, where we talk about all of the amazing things about Solex, particularly the AO scan, how we're using it, experiences that people are having, experiences that we're giving people. This is the most amazing technology that has been created ever, and it's so affordable and so easy to use. Not only is it so advanced that we should have it in every clinic, regardless of Eastern, Western, medical, natural, doctor, dentists, veterinarians, but it is so simple to use and so powerful and so affordable. We can get it in every single household because everybody needs to be empowered. So I am going to go ahead and get this going. We have Jason and Melissa Caplet of Marpe Wellness in Canada helping me to host this call tonight. Melissa just got top and roller a couple of weeks ago. Very exciting. This couple is on fire and they travel around Canada helping people in the most amazing ways. So I love hearing their stories. Jason and Melissa, do you have anything to say before we get started?
Well, I just want to thank you so much for allowing us to co-host with you. This is exciting. So thank you.
Yeah.
And yes, and thank you again to Solex for coming up with this amazing technology. We were introduced to this over a year ago and never imagined that our lives would change the way they have. Um,
Not just ours, but our
no,
clients'
that's
lives.
you just interrupted me. But yeah, the fact that we can go on the road and we can empower our clients to take control of their own health and their outcomes and be able to use the AO scanner to detect imbalances in their body and treat themselves effectively. It's been wonderful, and we just can't wait to get out there. And we're kind of on fire since Provo, to really build our team. And we're so excited to go on this cruise in March. It's putting fire in me to earn the trip for Jamaica. And I know that all of you are super able to do this. It is easy. You
Yeah.
just gotta, just put a little bit of effort in every day.
Amen. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, I'm super excited as well. And we will be starting a 21-day challenge that will be flourishing and multiplying so that we can help empower you all to share this amazing technology with other people. I know for some people that can be very scary, but we are going to have a really fun time learning. That's another reason I love this call is we learn how other people are using it, how they're impacting other people's lives, and how easy it is just to share with someone. I had a gal tell me about she was in the grocery store line and someone in front of her was having some kind of problem she overheard. And she's like, "Hey, do you mind if I run a scan on you?" And ended up enrolling that person right there in the grocery store line with their own subscription and teaching them how to help themselves. Isn't that amazing? And we can do that every
That,
day.
that's so awesome. I mean, and that's something we've been trying to share with our clients because we've heard that as well. And the people that sign up is like, you don't have to go out there and sell anything. It's just like you see somebody who's in some agony or some pain or just discomfort. And it's like, hey, can I give you a gift?
Yeah.
And just go from there and just see what happens, right? And
Yeah.
see what happens to them. It's so much fun watching the people's pain all of a sudden dissolve in front of their own eyes. And
Yeah.
they're like, it's not there no more.
Mhm.
What did you do?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That and depression. I mean, so we're not just talking about physical things. We're talking about mental, emotional, and spiritual issues that people are having and the just the effects that people get from their very first experience. And Teresa was asking about the new inner voice. The new inner voice is so much more powerful than before. And if we could just get everybody doing their inner voice scans every day and listening to their custom balancing tones, that will start making changes in their lives because emotional and mental issues that are going on are affecting the physical. And at the root of every physical expression, there is emotion and messaging going on underneath of that. That's something that Western medicine just cannot address. They're not trained to address that. We have something that does it so easily and so simply and comfortably in your own home. And we've proven that it way outperforms tens of thousands of dollars and decades of talk therapy, literally people have had amazing, profound experiences just with one session. It's just amazing. And I would really love to hear some stories. I've been gone for a couple of weeks and I'm really excited to be here and hear from you. So who wants to start? Who's got something to share with us?
What I mean, this is Teresa, and I have a question because it does seem to yield a faster response with the clients that just after. Well, but I do want to know like the protocol. Like, is it still 6 times a day, and the songs are kind of separated? Like, I fell off a cliff somewhere, so can you update me on what's going on with the inner voice? But I have had feedback and notice like there's tremendous acceleration on the outcomes. Like they're getting just immediate response after just one, 3 times listening
Yeah.
to it 3 times.
Yeah. So Lauren had told me when we were in Europe discussing the inner voice because people were coming up with their own ideas about things, and he wanted to make very clear how it really works, the science behind it, and what is involved. The new inner voice has been created with real music in the real key so that there's not that harsh the pulse tone that you hear in the background, that pulse, that is the medicine. That's where your medicine is. And the music was given to us to kind of make it palatable. Like if you were going to give a child a yucky medicine, you're going to put it in some grape juice. That's what the music was for. Now, because he hooked up with Sean Donovan, who is a famous composer, we have masterpiece music now that synchronizes with those pulse tones so that we can deliver it all much more powerfully. The key is 3 minutes each balancing tone. So if you do all four, the top three and the bottom one, that's 12 minutes. And that is the perfect number. And that's what Lauren had told me. And so I asked him if he could please move it back to that instead of giving us an option of 5 minutes and 10 minutes, because that didn't really make sense. So he has put it back to the original design on purpose. Please wear earbuds or headphones when you listen because there's binaural information going on here, left brain, right brain, and it's very important that you allow your brain to hear the things that your ears cannot hear. Does
And
that
is
help?
that okay? And so just listening to them straight through like 12 minutes one time a day?
So that depends on the person. If I'm
Okay.
working with somebody that's got a really serious condition, I might ask them to do it 3 times a day if they have time, but it shouldn't cause anybody stress. People are going to adapt to what their body craves. And I can tell you, I've used Inner Voice for over 3 years and really didn't have profound experiences until the new Inner Voice. And now I crave it, and I'm going to do it as often as I have time to do it.
Okay.
Okay.
I can admit that I use it even more than I did before.
Yeah.
I'm committed to twice a day at 24 minutes. I go through it twice because I'm a slow learner and help to get through the thick skull.
Mhm.
And it's been awesome.
Yeah.
And I have to say, I had my dad using the inner voice this past Thanksgiving weekend here in Canada. And he's listened to the old inner voice. And it was, he never really said much about it. It was nice. But I had him doing it the Friday, no, not the Friday, the Saturday afternoon. So a little bit of a background is my brother passed away 12 years ago. So leaving my dad in a depression, really quite a bad depression for several years now. So the doctors have not been able to help him. That he doesn't believe it's depression, but I know that's really what the root cause is. So I asked him, I said, would you like to go and do this? We actually brought the hub up there as well. So he got to experience the hub. So we gave him a half an hour, with depression as the settings. And he said it was just amazing. And he actually, the next day, he says, can we go do that music thing again? He didn't know what it
Oh,
was. So we did it in the course of the 3 days. We did a session a day, and he loved it. So I said, Dad, all I need you to do is send me a voice recording. Just send me that voice recording every day. Well, yesterday morning, That was the first text message I got was his voice. So it just goes to show that people, and he's a scientist, so he's not a believer in all this kind of woo-woo stuff, right? And so for him to really notice a difference with the inner voice, it's just I'm so thankful, and I can't wait to see how it helps him long term. So it's amazing, that new inner voice.
Yeah, it is.
I
You
have,
just made me cry.
Mhm.
I have a quick question is usually when I do the inner voice, I do it on my AO mat, and I always every time fall asleep, like 3 hours, 2.5 hours, whatever. But my question is, when you're sleeping, am I still getting what I need to get?
Annie, your brain is still activated. Your
Yeah.
subconscious is what we're working on, and it's always awake. So your conscious brain is all that's checked out there. Yes,
Why
you're
am I,
getting
sorry, why am I always falling asleep though? Like I'm
because you're
on there.
relaxed.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a long time.
You're
And
gonna tell more people about this, Annie.
and
Yes.
my dog just rolls up beside me and sleeps with me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Animals love the mat and the
Oh,
tones.
when I'm not even on it, he goes to it. I have to cover it with the blanket or something.
Yep. They know what's good for them.
Yeah.
See how much power we have that we can offer people. And this is the biggest gift, the best gift that I have ever found. I can't imagine anything. My family all have subscriptions. Because I can't do this for them every day. They've got to do it for themselves. I have a life too. But I can't think of a better gift for someone than the power of AO Scan and any of our other technologies.
Well,
I
Sheila,
think Lori has a question.
I'd like to share my sister's experience with Inner Voice.
Thank
I just got,
you.
I just got home today. I spent the last week at my dad's and with my sister, and she came to visit very broken. She'd been having some traumatic experiences that she couldn't even talk about without crying. And I mean, really ugly crying. And so I said, okay, well, let's scan. And I, just kind of gave her a thumbnail, a little bit about how it works. She listened to the inner voice and she said she could feel it. There were warming sensations on one side of her body. So she listened to the inner voice twice a day. We scanned 4 times during this last week. And both of us met our dad's new girlfriend. And so this woman didn't know my sister, but the first couple of days that she had interactions with her, by the 4th day, she had said to my dad that Michelle, that's my sister, something is different with her. She is calmer. And so a woman who didn't even know her could see that she was different. And so my sister we had to go and buy her earbuds because she didn't have any, but she's listening 3 times a day and we're going to rescan once a week.
Oh my gosh.
But it was an amazing transformation for her.
What a gift you just gave her.
Yes.
So easy.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
People are hurting. And we have
Yeah,
something so
mhm.
easy to gift them.
Yeah, I
So-
just love how this technology is changing so many lives, and besides my dad, I let my older aunt who's 85, my cousin who's like 68,
She was doing everybody in the house.
I was scanning everybody. I'm like, you guys, like, they don't sleep well, they all take sleeping pills. I'm like, you guys just need to listen to the inner voice. And you can't even explain it. You can't even explain it. It's just you just have to try it for yourself, right?
Yes,
Mhm.
yes. That's why I love this offering of a gift on social media. I came back and I'm putting it out there that I want to gift people this experience because once they get the experience, they have a little better idea of what we're talking about. It's hard to wrap your head around it. So give people an experience that they can understand. because everybody needs what we have.
Well, I'm hoping that in a few months I'll be able to come back with another testimonial because I took my dad, the red light, the illuminator, and a paper towel holder tube because he has glaucoma and the beginnings of macular degeneration. And I talked to him about it. I showed him Pearl's testimony from DOD, and he said, sure, I'll try it. And so he's been doing it every morning for the last week. And he has an eye doctor's appointment, I believe, in December. And so I'm hoping that when the doctor compares the two pictures of the back of his eye, he sees some differences.
Yes, yes. Won't that be exciting?
Oh, I can't wait.
Lori, are you able to accompany your dad to that eye appointment?
No, he lives in Arizona. I live in Missouri.
Get him to get a picture of the difference.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, that's amazing. I can't wait for that one.
Me neither. I'm so looking forward to it because he's afraid he's going to lose his driver's license pretty soon.
Oh, and you know,
He's desperate. He will do anything to try to help save his eyesight.
Yep.
So he's faithful with it, and we're just so hoping for some good results.
well, I'm praying with that, and I can't wait to hear about it. I'm believing that it's already happened, but I'm the same way. I had a great grandmother that had macular degeneration, and she had a couple of eye surgeries. And I've talked to people that have had eye surgeries, and it to me, it's barbaric, and I can't even imagine doing it. And I can't imagine losing my vision either. So I'm grateful that we have a tool that can help us keep perfect health in the cells of our bodies, no matter where it's at.
Does anybody else have any testimonials that they want to share with us? This is
Well,
where I love learning how other people use the
Yeah, Sandy.
product.
I was, someone
Go ahead.
else there?
You go
Yeah,
ahead.
hang on, Annie. We'll come back to you. Sandy Dixon is going to share.
Sure.
You guys always know mine are always just so very simple, but I started with Inner Voice and of course the other program that we were listening to. And the Inner Voice I absolutely love. But 2 weeks ago, and of course every day we're doing it, and my daughter's car broke down. $4,000 to replace it, to repair it. And then the next day her husband lost his job. They have 4 children. And yes, and so I should have been freaking out, but I wasn't. It was just like, it's okay. It's calm. We're figuring it all out, right? And all that work that I did with the Inner Voice. And I just stood back and went, I should be going crazy right now, but I'm not. I'm just so relaxed. And, it's really such a blessing. So it's so simple, but it's recognizing those little things on realizing that in this situation when you normally would be really upset or stressed out, that this program is helping you stay balanced and calm and consistent in where you should be, right? And that's beautiful. That's the beauty of the Inner Voice.
Amen. But because we get to choose how we respond to things, but we're so used to that elevated emotion and we don't have to be that way. And now we have something. I mean, like I said about talk therapy, people go to counselors, they go to these different therapy types of things to try to get some of these behaviors under control where they can listen to their inner voice and start having shifts immediately, much more affordably.
Yes, for sure.
Sandy, I got to tell you, a funny story came to me as you were talking about that with cars and having a more calmer mindset. I used to race cars, so every time I get behind the steering wheel, I think I got to race. Still do.
Yes, true
And
story.
she wears her headset now all the time, listening to the harmonics as I'm driving. It's a peaceful ride. I get to go do what I.
No, he doesn't get to, but he still does. But at least I can stay in balance and not respond bad. This happened just a few hours ago, actually.
Yeah.
But I would say also, Sandy, that the mind sync, would be such an incredible addition for you to try as well, right?
Oh yeah, I'm doing the mind sync. Yes, for sure. So the abundance and everything that's just staying, and it's helping me keep them in balance too, right?
Mm.
So yeah, it's really good. I'm
Wow.
so thankful for what we have. Yeah.
Isn't it so cool that we can help our family so easily?
Yes.
So amazing. Okay, guys, we've got about 5 minutes, and I don't want to cut anybody off. I really want to hear from you, but we do want to hop on the Solex call after this. So if you've got something to share, please unmute yourself or raise your hand or something. We really would love to hear from you. Don't be shy.
And
Mary, you're unmuted. Do you
Mary-
have
I
something?
have a quick story. Yes. Well, I went to Alaska with my daughter and we used the colic one all the time on her little guy, and it did work. It did work for the most part. You know, he's still an infant, but that was amazing. That thing was running all the time. But then I went to Chicago last weekend, and I don't know if I ate something or what, but I had horrible stomach cramps, and I was running to the bathroom. And I was like, oh, I can't. This is awful. So I had put Imodium into my purse, but then I realized I had switched purses. I was looking and looking and looking. I couldn't find it. And I'm like, wait a minute. I can run a playlist. So I quick did a playlist for digestion, for stomach cramps. Nothing. As soon as I started that playlist, I fell asleep. No gurgling, no rumbling. The morning I woke up, fine.
Oh
It
my
was gone.
gosh. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
it was awesome. So yes, I said, you know what? I have a medicine chest right here in my purse.
That's
I don't know
exactly
how we-
right.
Mhm.
And that is freaking awesome.
Yeah, it was.
Ernie's asking
Oh.
what playlist that was. You can pop that in the team chat later, and Ernie, you can.
It was really simple.
Yep, keep it simple. Stick to a
Yeah.
few symptoms.
Yep.
Yeah.
Love that.
We okay, real quick. We stopped over at my family's house on the way home from our Thanksgiving weekend, and my family's a little bit. They think we're crazy, which is fine for us.
Mine too.
But my sister actually started looking into this Solex because of one of the Facebook posts Melissa put up.
Well, it was about the weight, the weight management one that Dr. Lachelle is doing, right? So, and Dr. LaBelle. So, yeah, his sister had reached out to me, and then we hadn't had a chance to talk about it because we were on a little bit of a vacation. So she brought it up, and I opened up my tablet to enter her as a client, but she says, no, because she didn't. I think it's because she maybe didn't want to give me her weight. I don't know, but she says, mom in instead. So I entered his mom in it, and we said, okay, well, what symptom are you having right now? She says, well, my knee hurts. It always hurts, and she doesn't really complain a lot, but she does limp, and so I had a playlist for knee pain. A combination of homeopathics and a couple other frequencies. And how long did you run it
9 minutes,
before she noticed a difference?
and then I'm like, yeah, how does your knee feel? Actually, yeah, it's starting to feel better.
Yeah.
So my dad's like, well, go do the stairs. So she goes halfway down the stairs, and it's an open staircase. Yeah, I know it feels better. Well, keep going.
Oh my gosh.
He just went,
So yeah, she felt amazingly different, better.
Yeah.
In as simple as 9 minutes.
and then his sister signed up.
Oh
So
my
an hour-
gosh.
An hour later, she was signed up, and I know his mom will sign up under her. So
Yeah.
that's just how simple it is. It's just to run some Cephes on someone that has, whatever pain, and make them a believer. So how are
That's
we doing
amazing.
for time? We have about 1 minute left because today we get to hear from Dr. Daryl. He's educating
Yes.
the YouTube channel. So we got to get over to
Daryl in the
that.
house.
Woohoo!
And Ernie, you
That
asked,
is really funny.
Yeah, we
That's
don't
not
want to miss
funny.
Dr. Daryl's part.
No, that's right.
and Ernie said he's working on 3 clients' friends with anxiety. It's a challenge for me to get them under control when they get an attack. It's just a matter of keep running those frequencies.
Yeah. Ernie, I can share some different playlists with you after this call if you'd like. We can chat about that.
Yep. And I'd be making sure that they're doing it in her voice.
Yeah, those are all important things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And then maybe
Well,
some
we probably
mind
have about-
sync.
Hmm.
our time is up here tonight, guys. Thanks everybody for contributing and showing up. This has been fun.
It hasn't been
Fantastic.
long enough, has it?
No,
It never is.
No. Oh, but it has been so great to see you guys again and to hear from you. I just missed you guys while I was gone. And Jason and Melissa, thank you so much for helping to host this amazing call and sharing your powerful stories. Remember, we are not making any claims. We don't diagnose anything. We're not treating anything. We're dealing with information technology and frequency, and that is more powerful than anything else. So until next week, I hope you guys have an amazing week, and we look forward to hearing from you next week.
Absolutely. Get on over to the Solex call, guys, the Solex YouTube page.